Connecticut an early 9-point lead. Clark a three. It is good. Second three of the quarter for Caitlin Clark.
One foul. Knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got two in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a three.
So you love to see that DMV showing up, showing out.
Clark, an absolute. Just for that reason, they're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got another. Second three of the quarter for.
Here is Clark. She will launch and bury a three.
Good screen by Nia Coffey, and that's something that Nia Coffey does well every time down the floor. It tries to help the continuity of the offense.
But they're not going to do that, and with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark, three ball in the way, and good. Boy, that cost Seattle 3 points, and they should have never had the ball there.
Wait for this year after what Sabrina Ionescu did last year. And you got Team USA against Team All-Stars. Clark connects on her third three of the game.
Wheeler, Clark launches, hits a three.
Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
And that is why Caitlin Clark is so dangerous, is that
she works hard and does her work early before the ball gets inside.
Cheyenne Parker married in the offseason. Clark catch and shoot, hits a three. Levish hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
Indiana, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits, 4-3.
16 points. She's played terrific defense as well. Here's Clark off a screen, gets a look, and hits.
The other way, first in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects on a deep three. Here's Clark, a good look from three. She got it. The first three in the career of Caitlin Clark.
Isolation here for Mitchell. Clark, another one.
Quickly she comes off a stagger on the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open. Bang!
A locked-in face.
Locked-in face.
Clark, a deep three. You bet.
Some buckets. It sure was. Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this one as Caitlin Clark, and now back-to-back.
Just no space. Connecticut everywhere. Here's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped, will take, and hit from three. Clark up to 18 points.
Heating up since the second quarter, 19 points of 9 of 13 shooting.
And 12 assists now for Seattle.
Clark answers, and that is the first triple of the game.
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin Clark, rookie on rookie crime right there in Mules.
Meg McDonald, Chrissy Winter-Scott, Megan McPeak with you here. Clark pulls off that screen, knocks it down. Even with her body fading, she can still control that shot.
Decides going to trust her second-year pro. 5 fouls, just under 8 minutes to play. Clark finds some space and hits a three.
Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over her. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Caitlin Clark with it.
Clark, pull up three, that one. Around women's basketball, they understand their impact and what it has done and how they are living out their dreams today.
And right on cue, Clark connects on another bomb of that run to the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects on a three.
Besides told us we have got to find a body on Reese.
Clark gets freed up from up top.
Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect.
She wasn't going to be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark, out of the inbounds. Wow.
Clark with the basketball. 9 total points in the game, steps it back from 3, knocks it down. Caitlin Clark second.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark finally hits her first shot of the night.
We had a clear out.
Giroux turns, ducks in. In fact, Benlay stays with her. Blocked from behind. That was Clark. Now Clark looking to push. Cross-court pass. Pull back to Clark. She will launch.
Connecticut, second last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and rattles one in. Back and forth they go from deep.
Bing drags out Nelson Adota. Clark will fire and hit the three.
So the best thing you can do as a defender is not give it to her.
Clark.
Stay loose.
Back-to-back triples for Caitlin Clark.
Harrington off the mark as Clark steps into a three and knocks it down.
NCAA ranks. We've got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with a little shove.
Clark over Horston, hits a three.
Washington has.
Did not hit a three in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a three.
Indiana Fever having to take the ball out of the net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace.
Clark outside, and that's good.
13 assists for Clark. Boston has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good. A logo three.
They've scored 10 points off of 6 Fever turnovers, so that's really the difference in the game right now. Clark leaning and hitting. Wow.
Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects on a deep three. Bonner gets denied by Boston. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
The ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
Katie Lou Samuelson can't hit the long two. It stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one. You bet. A Brooklyn logo bomb from Caitlin Clark.
Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect. Oh, Caitlin Clark. She had a defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three. Oop, that is. She missed her first 7 and knocks that one down, and it's a
Clark. Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills it.
Of last season, they're already at 10. Looking to tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown and knocks it down. Caitlin Clark.